Good morning, viewers. It's a new day. Welcome to today's devotion with Open Heaven Daily Devotional Study, a channel that brings you the Open Heaven devotional of the Redeemed Christian Church of God. Invite your family and friends. Get your Bible and your Open Heaven devotional, even as we read along today. God bless you.
Today's date, Saturday, March 11th, 2023. Topic: Commitment begets commitment. Memory verse, Matthew 22 verse 37. Jesus said unto him, Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy mind. Bible reading is taken from Genesis 22 verse 1 to 18. And Jesus answered and spake unto them again by parables, and said, The kingdom of heaven is like unto a certain king, which made a marriage for his son. And sent forth his servants to call them that were bidden to the wedding, and they would not come. Again, he sent forth other servants, saying, Tell them which are bidden, Behold, I have prepared my dinner, my oxen and my fatlings are killed, and all things are ready, come unto the marriage. But they made light of it, and went their ways, one to his farm, another to his merchandise. And the remnant took his servants, entreated them spitefully, and slew them. But when the king heard thereof, he was wroth, and he sent forth his armies, and destroyed those murderers, and burned up their city. Then saith he to his servants, The wedding is ready, but they which were bidden were not worthy. Go ye therefore into the highways, and as many as ye shall find, bid to the marriage. So those servants went out into the highways, and gathered together all as many as they found, both bad and good, and the wedding was furnished with guests. And when the king came in to see the guests, he saw there a man which had not on a wedding garment. And he saith unto him, Friend, how camest thou in hither not having a wedding garment? And he was speechless. Then said the king to the servants, Bind him hand and foot, and take him away, and cast him into outer darkness, there shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth. For many are called, but few are chosen. Then went the Pharisees, and took counsel on how they might entangle him in his talk. And they sent out unto him their disciples with the Herodians, saying, Master, we know that thou art true, and teachest the way of God in truth, neither carest thou for any man, for thou regardest not the person of men. Tell us, therefore, what thinkest thou? Is it lawful to give tribute unto Caesar, or not? But Jesus perceived their wickedness, and said, Why tempt ye me, ye hypocrites? Our topic once again is commitment begets commitment. Message. Many years ago, when the Redeemed Christian Church of God was much smaller, one of my daughters in the Lord told me, Daddy, you must be at my wedding. I laughed and said, Okay, let's look through my diary for a free date. We looked through the Saturdays for the rest of that year and even the one after, but could only find one free in July the next year. She said, Glory be to God, that is the date of my wedding. The next year came and my mother died in July, while I was in London on an assignment, and because I hadn't written the lady's marriage appointment in my calendar, my wife saw that Saturday free in my calendar and said, Yes, this is when we will bury Mama. I loved my mother very much, I am her last born and only son, but because of how committed this lady was to having me at her wedding, I couldn't let her down. There was no other free day, so I decided that we would do the funeral on Friday so that I could attend the wedding on Saturday. When God sees a committed fellow, when he sees someone that will do anything to fulfill his will, he will also be committed to that person. Abraham's heart was totally committed to God, so committed that he was willing to sacrifice his son just to fulfill God's will. That is why God was so calm to blessing him, even to the extent of swearing thus, "By myself have I sworn, saith the Lord, for because thou hast done this thing, and hast not withheld thy son, thine only son." Genesis 22 verse 16. Some people are not even committed to paying just 10% of their income to God as tithe, and they want Him to be committed to their financial success. Some church workers are not committed enough to the work of God, so they either go late or miss workers' meetings, yet they want God to be committed to their business. Some pastors hardly fast and pray for the work that God has put in their hands, yet they want God to be committed to the growth of the ministry. He can see your level of commitment, and He is using it to weigh His commitment to you as well. Reflection: are you as committed to God as you want Him to be you? Bible in 1 year, Joshua 21-22. Our hymn today is hymn 23. Take my life and let it be. Have a great day. See you tomorrow. God bless.
Take my life and let it be consecrated, Lord, to Thee. Take my moments and my days, let them flow in ceaseless praise. Let them flow in ceaseless praise.